public service announcement. It's almost my goddamn birthday.
Hey, wait, hold on. Let me see.
There you go.
That's the right button.
That's the right button.
I did it.
Almost my birthday. This is the birthday pod, man.
Is it? This is a wildly different persona than what you had before we started.
What you mean?
It's catching me off guard. Before we started recording, you were very blah.
I'm very blah most days.
No, you're not. That's a lie.
Inside of my soul, like I'm blah. I'm blah unless something is happening. Part of it is because of my medication.
I don't know.
Which somebody said last episode, I was showing my bipolar, and that's fine.
Oh, somebody said that?
Yeah. Somebody also said that I gaslight you often. But, you know,
Let's not start here.
I took a look at the definition of gaslighting,
yes,
which basically means that you're manipulating someone into questioning their own perception of reality. Now, I never tried to do that ever. Ever try to do that. I don't want you to question anything that you think is real.
I don't want to start here.
No, I'm just saying.
I know.
Now,
I believe that definition is accurate, but I don't want to start here.
No, I'm just saying. I never do that.
I don't think you intentionally do it.
No, you think I gaslight you?
Sometimes. But
really?
I don't think you know that you're doing it. You know that word kind of just came out. We ain't really know what that word was.
It's been out since like the 40s, I heard.
Oh, well,
it just
we didn't really
getting
fuck
popular.
with it. Yeah, we didn't really fuck with it.
It started getting popular in the 2010s. I read up all about gaslighting.
But since you didn't really know about it, I think maybe you just operated in a way where you didn't realize what it was. But yeah, sometimes I think you do that.
You think I try to manipulate you?
Sometimes I'll say things and then you'll kind of say other things that have nothing to do with what I'm saying, and it makes me question, like, did I just say what I thought I said, or did I say what he is telling me I said?
But if I'm not intentionally doing it, I'm still gaslighting you?
Yeah, you're still doing the act. Yeah, you might not mean to, but but read the definition.
Once again, defined as manipulating someone into questioning their own perception of reality.
Yeah, now, you cannot mean to do it.
Manipulating someone means that you're actively trying to do something. You don't just manipulate somebody without trying to manipulate them.
But here's the thing. I think that maybe you've operated in a way where you didn't realize some of the things you say could be manipulation. I don't think that you've intentionally tried to, but I think you've operated a certain way for so long that it's kind of a part of the way you have conversations.
So how do we define and manipulate?
Well, just look at the definition of manipulation.
I mean, I gotta reach up and
you found that one. I don't even know how you found that one so fast.
I was looking for that
really
one.
quick.
Manipulation. Yeah. Let's look at manipulation, man. M-A manipulation. The action of I hate the first one. What? The action of manipulating something in a skillful manner. The action of manipulating someone in a clever or unscrupulous way.
That can't be the actual.
These are terrible definitions.
That doesn't even define what it is.
These are definitions.
I don't think
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look for this one. Manipulation definition. No, this is the ones that keep popping up. The meaning of manipulate is to treat or operate with or as if with the hands or by. Oh, well, that's
so many words.
Nah.
Just be saying stuff.
Okay. Pressuring others sometimes in sneaky ways to get what you want.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is I think that you've been speaking this way for so long that you don't really know, because it's like your brain. Okay. And I'm not ganging up on you. You started here.
No,
this is not all. So you're bipolar, whatever, that's cool. But I understand it a little bit more, and I think that your brain kind of tells you one thing, and you don't really see a point in things until later. And we've talked about that before, where sometimes you'll be in an argument or something, and you'll be so laser focused on your point that you're not really taking in all the other things around it. So in your eyes, when you're having a conversation, you're trying to get me to understand what you're saying, and it comes off like it almost comes off like at the end of the conversation, you want to be right. You might not say that, but like at the end of the conversation, you're trying to find a way to make the conversation make sense for what your point is.
Okay, so here's the question. In debate.
Yes.
Right?
I did debate.
In debating, you're trying to basically lean the audience towards your thinking, your point of view.
It's manipulation.
That's manipulation?
Yeah, why not?
So it's okay.
So it's not.
So is it wrong to make somebody
in a debate?
Is it wrong to have a conversation with someone? I'm sorry, to have a disagreement with someone and want them to see your point of view?
You can see a point of view, but sometimes it might not take into account what the full conversation is. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Like, you might see your point, and that's what you think the conversation is because you get laser focused on one thing.
Okay.
But it might not be the complete view of the conversation. It's not taking everything in. Like, we're having a conversation, it's a back and forth.
Right.
Sometimes your brain is just like, this is what we're talking about. But it has nothing to do with the exchange of ideas or views. It's
what
just
about
your
when
view.
you disagree? Like, and this is my issue with the.
I might sound confusing. I don't know if I'm confusing anybody.
I'm understanding you.
Okay.
Here's my issue with the whole gaslighting thing. Now, I understand when you're trying. I understand how gaslighting can be bad if you're trying to do something, make a person think a certain way for your own gain.
Mm-hmm. So in debate, when you're doing debate and stuff like, it's not a problem with that.
So it's but when you're having a debate with a person, there still shouldn't be anything wrong with that.
But if you're trying to see each other's view, like when you're on a debate team, it's kind of like whoever is right or makes their point the best is the winner.
Right.
So it has nothing to do with, I understand, because at the end of the day, you're not going to win. It's like, this is why my point is better.
Right.
But if we're having a conversation, you have to take into account both views.
Right.
And understand both views, but like come to some kind of conclusion. Like there's a resolution at the end of the day, or there's like a mutual understanding.
Agree to disagree or agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, for instance, I'm never mad at you. Well, most of the time when we have disagreements and all that, I'm not mad at you.
Okay.
I might be passionate about my point.
You're passionate, I know that about you.
I might be passionate about my point, but I'm not mad at you.
Other people might not realize that. I'm with you all the time. I know how your passion, how it comes off to other people.
Right. And 2 seconds later, I'm not even like thinking about it.
I know that's probably bipolar.
I mean? So, whatever.
It is. Oh. That's what I'm telling you. I understand you. I don't get mad. Sometimes I stop and I'm like, okay, because I know usually you'll come back and you'll kind of see both sides. Not saying necessarily you'll be like, you're right, but you'll understand what the conversation was about a little bit better later on sometimes.
Yeah, when you take it in and all that.
Yeah.
So this is what I'll say. You're right, people. I am a gaslighter.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a gaslighter. And I don't have a problem with that.
You should.
Why? If I'm not doing it from a negative point of view, I'm not trying to do something to harm you.
You're not, but it is something to look at when you approach conversations. At the end of I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I do try to understand both sides.
Yeah,
when it comes to gaslighting, most of the time it's just like, this is why I'm right, or this is why you should understand that I'm right. But it has nothing to do with what my viewpoint is.
If I understand your viewpoint, right?
But you don't make me feel like you understand it, because you're focused on what you're saying.
But don't I usually say I understand what you're saying?
Yeah, but then you say something that has nothing to do with what I was saying.
Yeah,
because you're trying to make your point.
Right, but I understand what you're saying.
No. Okay. You see what happened?
What?
No.
Is that gaslighting just now?
No, this is agree to disagree.
This is gaslighting you just now?
This is agreeing to disagree. This is
what?
What
are we disagreeing on?
I agree that we're having this conversation and that it's making sense to you. But I disagree in your approach to being like, it's okay to gaslight. You're not. I think you also need to like step back and be like, what would make this better for us to have a complete conversation, instead of me just always focused on what my point is and understanding what her point is as well. Because I think I do that. I think I look at both of our points.
If not to get your point across, what's the reason of having a debate or a conversation, or,
You're getting your point across, but sometimes your point is not
valid?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh.
I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. Now you gaslight. Sometimes your point is not the basis of the conversation. Sometimes it has nothing to do with what the actual conversation is. You could be making a point that's on the outside of what the resolution is that we're trying to get to. But I feel like
what you're saying, right now is something separate from gaslighting.
Man, I don't know. I just learned this shit.
Like what you're saying.
I just learned this shit 5 years ago. For real.
I just don't understand. I just hear it so much, especially when people are talking about me.
Well, then of course you hear it then.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, and I had to really look back. I'm like, I'm not doing it on purpose, but we just read the manipulating, and it's not necessary. It doesn't necessarily have to be negative, is what I'm saying.
It's not. I don't think it's right. But
what happened when people?
I think that you can do it without noticing that you're doing it. That's what I think you do. I don't think you are intentionally going in here and being like, I'm gonna make her believe that I'm gonna make her question everything she thinks or everything she believes.
When someone makes me question my way of thinking, I appreciate that.
No,
like I truly appreciate, because if I only think the way I think, without anybody else coming in and saying this may be another way of thinking.
I don't think that's the same thing. I think it's like maybe my point is valid, but you make it seem like it's not valid.
How do I make it seem like it's not valid?
No, that's what this is. You make it seem like the point is not valid because it has nothing to do. Like, it's like, no, this is how I'm going to get you to understand what I'm saying is right, and what you're saying doesn't mean anything.
But I never mean that.
I literally said that. We talking in circles. I told you that.
Oh, you're saying that you understand that I never mean to do that.
I understand that you're not going into it like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it could come off like that.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
I hate that you have this hat on.
Why? Listen.
You got to edge up. You just got a fresh retwist. Everything.
Retwist.
Yeah.
I'm fly.
I think people don't think you having edges.
People don't think I got hair. They think this is just like a ponytail.
Yeah, it was a dude that said, it was a dude in some of the comments, and he was like, man, this man got 10 feet of weave. And I was like, okay. First of all, if I'm going to get weave, and I'm not going to dedicate that much hair to, like, that's a lot of hair to do every week.
Can I tell you a secret?
No.
You don't want to hear a secret?
Nah, I'm okay.
No,
I'm cool. Secret. You know what? I'm okay knowing you the way I know you.
Nah,
sometimes I don't want to know other things that you got deep down there.
Well, I'm going to tell you, the listener, a secret.
I don't want
to. Back in the day.
Oh, shit.
When tails were popular. Remember tails?
Rat tails.
No, we never called it rat tails. Just tails.
Is it a rat tail?
What's a rat tail?
It's like in the middle and the back and it's longer?
Yeah, just a tail.
Yeah, my cousin had one.
Called it a tail. Yeah, here we go. I
don't want to hear this no more. I'm okay.
I remember trying to grow a tail.
Here it is.
And it wouldn't grow. So I got some some extensions.
Baby!
My mama did it.
I don't think that makes any of this better.
What?
Was it a braid?
It was a braid. It wasn't a thick braid. It was like a little skinny
like people did that though.
Really?
I feel like, I don't know. I think I'm kind of trying to take up for you or defend my place in this relationship. But I think so. I'm sure. I'm positive. It's dudes that kept a pack of Canacolon.
Of what?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
That's all right. Your mama do. Yeah, she do.
Wait, you talking about my mama?
No.
Oh, all right.
Shut up.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Is that gaslighting, what you just did?
I don't was that gaslighting?
I don't know. It's your birthday week. You said it was birthday pod, and we started off so fucking
what?
Serious.
That's not serious. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, but it's this. So by next pod, it would have been your birthday.
Yes.
Yeah. By next pod, it would be your birthday.
Yes.
How do you feel about this week?
It's cool.
You've been very sappy, and it's making me sad and question anything.
I'm sappy?
It's making me question. I'm trying my best to make sure that you have a decent time.
I know.
And it might not be what you want.
What do you think I want? Butt naked bitches. Yes.
Butt naked bitches in a mansion with endless douce pouring out of fountains. And
shit.
I never thought about that.
I didn't know I wanted that till right now. That's exactly what why did you say this months ago?
Because I know I can't do that for you.
Why can't you give me butt naked bitches with Duce?
I don't know. I know you have champagne taste.
I'm let down now.
Why?
I'm thinking about the butt naked bitches and
Duce fountains.
Duce fountains.
That's probably crazy.
You know what? And you know what? I am very...
No, you're not.
I would be okay with it just being bottles of Duce and not the fountain.
But you need butt naked bitches. I know you need the butt naked bitches. I can't supply you with butt naked bitches. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
There are enough bitches out here that want to get butt naked.
Baby, every year I try to think of something, even if it's not, like, I can't do what a lot of people can do for you. What people have done for you.
You do more for me than anyone could
I
ever
know.
do.
But I can't do what other people have done for you. I don't really have grand, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I try to at least make you feel special.
Listen, I'm going to keep it so 100 with you.
And it just feels to me like it might be a little more key than what you are. Whatever you... I started late. Listen.
No, listen. Let me say this before you say what you're about to say. I remember the first year I moved down here, I had just had a birthday. And I don't remember what I did for that birthday, but, you know, at 14, you're fine. So it's my 15th birthday. And I did absolutely... No, that wasn't when. It was like... Maybe like 18 or 19, about 18 or 19. And I remember going to Atlanta or New York, and I came back on my birthday. And I came back on my birthday because I was like, this is going to be great. It's my birthday. I'm going to celebrate this, that, and the third. And I did absolutely nothing but sit in the house, sad. And that is the only thing that I ever said I don't want to do on my birthday. I just don't want to sit around the house on my birthday. Yeah. That's it. So anything that's beyond that...
What if you're standing around the house?
Well, I did that last year, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I think everybody around me is... more excited about my birthday than I am because for the most part, everyone that I talk to on a daily basis is a little younger than me, including you. So 40.
I'm not that much younger. Well, I talk shit.
I said a little.
I talk shit.
I said a little bit.
Okay.
So 40 seems like this big milestone that you're supposed to be super excited about. But you have friends that
are 40.
Yeah, I do, but I don't talk to them every day.
Because they got families.
They're in their 40s.
Yeah, they in their 40s.
They in it. You know what I mean? So everybody that's younger than me, they're super excited about this 40th birthday that's a milestone. And to me, it's just another special day.
I don't think you think that. I think you say those words, but I do not think that that's how you really feel. Because you've been like 40, like, I need, you know, it's a big one. I was like, man, I'm trying. And he was like, it's a big one, and that puts a lot of pressure on me.
But I'm not trying to put pressure on you.
It feels like pressure because I feel like if it's not anything grand, you're going to be...
But it doesn't have to be grand, too. Because here's what you have to remember. You know me.
I do know you.
And you know that most grand shit I'm not with anyway.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
But not really. That's a lie, too.
Give me an example.
I think that you... I think...
You think I don't know myself?
I was going to say I think that you're two different people, and that would have been fucked up because that's not what I meant. Because I didn't mean... I'm not talking about bipolar no more on this podcast. I'm not saying that. I think you have the person that you really are and the person that you want to be. You want to be the person that's like, I don't really need nothing. All I need is love, a bottle of Douce, and so, like, you know what I mean?
But that's not the person I really am?
No, nigga. No, what? I don't think you are that person at all. I think you want to be so bad. You want to be like, I just want my family around me and, like, you know, maybe a couple friends and, like, a bottle of Douce and, like, you know, I'm good. You know what I mean?
That's not really me?
No.
Well, who is really me?
A nigga that
Who am I really?
A nigga that go to Greece on a whim. You know what I mean? Like, you want to go to England, you want to go to Tokyo. You've been all these places, but you want to go somewhere, or you want to rent out a mansion and do some wild shit. Like, I was like, we're gonna go somewhere nice, and you were like, oh, we going somewhere nice?
Because I don't like nice places.
It'll be
that is a confession for me. I do not like fancy restaurants. I hate them with a passion. I hate fancy restaurants. I hate nice restaurants. Like, I don't like them.
Okay.
You know that.
I know, but okay.
You know that about me.
I know that, but
so when you said that we're gonna go to a nice place, I'm like, ew.
I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be okay. I want you to be okay, but I think you'll be okay.
Then she got me dressing up. She bought this outfit.
Something that's comfortable, though. It's comfortable, right?
She got me looking like Eric Benet.
You're a liar, because if it was up to you, you would have on
some shorts,
a suit, and you would do that. Not a suit, but you would have on a blazer and some type of shit.
Maybe.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Maybe.
I just got you something that was nice, but it's comfortable, so you can be comfortable.
Okay.
It'll just feel like I just want it to feel like some expensive shit.
Okay.
Because I know you like expensive shit.
And I just don't want you to feel pressure.
I feel pressure. I live with you. I live with you. I know you. So
I just don't want you to feel pressure, man. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just blessed to be seeing another birthday.
You gotta shut the fuck up. This don't even sound right coming from you.
What you mean?
All right, hold on. Let's get off of that, because something that is related to that. I'm an old bitch, y'all. I'm sorry. Uh-huh. So I have shingles.
Shingles doesn't care.
And I knew... Fuck, man.
That was supposed to be a how was your week part.
I know, but what I'm saying is shingles can be triggered by stress.
Because shingles doesn't care.
Shut up.
Okay.
And I think that you gave me shingles. I think that you are part of the reason that I have shingles right now.
I stressed you out that much that I gave you shingles?
They said it's probably stress induced. I'm young. I'm not like none of the shit that you should, like, I should have got it when I was like older if I was going to get it at all.
Now, see, if I knew how to purposely gaslight, this is where I would do it. Right here.
Why?
Because you can't say that I'm the shingle giver.
I think so. I think I am so stressed out from this birthday and the pressure of it being your 40th birthday that I have shingles.
Wow.
Also, Hartford got canceled, but there's not that. But it's so many things that, and I think part of that. I think it's everything. Every time I see you when I wake up, I'm like, man. I don't have $1 million.
Oh my God!
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do for this man.
You don't have it yet.
I don't know what I would do, and so another thing with shingles is you get confusion, like shit like that. It is. Can you stop laughing at my symptoms? The fuck is wrong with you? So I've been like trying to think of things. I realize I'm not as good of a party planner as I thought I was. I thought I was great. I thought that, like, I should have known that when I was planning our wedding that I wasn't good at trying to plan anything. So I was like, I have to dial it down and be simple. Mm-hmm. Because I still want it to be nice, a nice day, but it just might not be nothing. I started really late. We've been busy. I started late. It's my fault, honestly. This is my fault. All of it.
I asked you to start 2-3 months ago.
Yeah, but there were reasons I could not.
Okay.
But it'll be a good day. I promise you.
I'm sure.
No, you're not. You're not sure. You're not sure at all. And see what that is? That's pressure.
It's not pressure. I don't care, man.
You do care.
Okay, let me ask this one last question and we can start the show. Are the kids going to be around?
No.
then it's going to be a great fucking day. All right, it's J-Rod.
I don't really know, if we're being honest with you.
Wait, what?
What? I know. No, I'm sure. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Come on, start the show. Start the show. No kids, because it's your birthday. So I at least got a babysitter.
Here we go. It's J-Rod.
Kristen Sivills.
And then we have and then we podcast. The fastest growing podcast in San Antonio, Texas.
Baby, I'm nervous. You have me nervous.
I don't want to have you nervous, man. Okay. But no damn kids.
Okay, no kids. No, I can make that happen.
If you can make that happen,
I can make
then
that.
50% of the day is already covered.
I'll make that happen.
No kids.
I might even find you a butt naked bitch while we at it.
If you take care of that, what else is there to celebrate?
You right.
A butt naked bitch and no kids around?
All right, we don't need to go nowhere then.
Shit, we fine.
All right.
Party over.
Okay.
Party begin.
All right. There we Oh my gosh.
Thanks to Babbel for supporting our show. Babbel is the science-backed language learning app that actually works. Mm-hmm. Here's a special limited time deal for you. Right now, get 60% off your Babbel subscription for our audience at babbel.com/ATW. Rules and restrictions may apply. How was your week?
Pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing.
It really is.
Our kid is probably gonna get so much.
You already know.
He already loves languages.
You already know.
How was my week? Man, I just been an old bitch. Like I told you, I got shingles.
Shingles doesn't care.
And he been saying that shit ever since I got shingles. So okay,
why you make it sound like you caught it like a cold, son?
And it's not. I'm really stressed out. Okay. I didn't realize how stressed out I was until the last couple of days. Then when I've been waking up at like 3 a.m. because I've been stressed out and not being able to go to sleep. I thought I didn't know what it was. It was a couple of days ago. I had this rash thing like on my chest, and then it got bigger. And I was like, I have to go to the doctor because it hurts. My whole left side hurts. My neck hurts. My back hurts. I went and got a heating pad. Like, I felt like shit. I was like, I have to go. And I've just been feeling generally just, like, unwell. Just, like, I don't want to do anything. Like, my body is fatigued. Like, and I didn't know. I was just like, I don't know what I thought. And I went to the doctor, and they told me that's what it was. And it made so much fucking sense.
Yeah.
So much sense, but
all the symptoms.
Yeah, I've been in like real pain. Like I thought it was something else, but I guess it attacks your nervous system or something. I'm not a doctor, but my whole left side where it was, and it's like a small. It's not even that big, but it literally affected it. It is affecting like my whole left side. So, I've been dealing with that for the last couple of days. And we also went to a concert.
Man. Shout out to DJ A1.
Shout out to A1. Today's his birthday. The day we're recording is his birthday, actually. I guess we have to start at what? Something got canceled. Miami got canceled.
Miami did get canceled.
This is fun, guys. If you didn't know it was fun, this shit is so fun. I love canceling shows. It is my favorite thing in the world.
It's been terrible.
Miami was canceled. We were very, very honest about it. People aren't seeing our stuff. Y'all know it. Y'all been up here, whatever. So Miami got canceled. And we were supposed to be out of town in Miami, which was, so many things. Our anniversary.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You can talk about all of these things.
So many things are just happening.
And the things you want to talk about, I'll talk about. It's fine.
Yeah. So you could talk more about it, but we had our wedding anniversary. We thought we were going to be in Miami for that, and it'd be like a kill two birds with one stone type of thing, and then we didn't go. So we happened to be in town when the Queens of R&B concert came to VA. And we just hit up A1 and was like, oh, y'all about to be in our city Sunday? And he was like, y'all want to come to the show? And we were like, of course. What are you talking about? Of course we want to come. And it was Escape, SWV, Total, 702, Maya, I believe, and Coco's son, I cannot remember his name. I know it's Jay something. I can't remember it.
Is it Javon?
I think it's Jay, but I can't see. It might be Javon. I don't know. I'll find it at some point. And then I think Candy has a group named Siren, I believe. So they all performed. It was a really good show.
Yeah.
It was a good show.
Well put together.
Oh my God. It was really good. Everybody was, there was a couple of times, like Keisha from Total, we were backstage. She looked me dead in my eyes, and I felt so uncomfortable because
she's so gorgeous.
She was so pretty, and she was fly as hell.
Yes. That outfit?
Yeah. I want it. I need it. Yeah, but she looked me in the eye at one point, and I was like, I don't know what it was. I was just like, whoo. Like, she was so gorgeous. And it felt like she was staring me in the eyes. It was weird.
Yeah, she's probably trying to figure out who the fuck you was.
Yeah, like, what the fuck y'all doing? But everybody was so good. But that damn, listen, all right, everybody was good, right? I thought everybody was good.
You got to lead it up, right? Let me say this before you do that.
Go ahead.
Kristen and I always talk about different artists and if they're underrated or not and who are some of the best artists. Like, we just have those conversations from time to time. And a name that doesn't come up, we noticed. Enough. Should be Coco.
At all times.
You're right.
We were talking about we know Coco can sing. But I feel like when they name the greatest singers of all time, I think because she's in a group, nobody says Coco.
It's weird.
Nobody says Coco.
including me.
Yeah.
I never, I knew she could sing, but I never really
thought about it.
Yeah, it's so weird.
It's one of those voices that's like, it's just synonymous with a time and a vibe, but you don't think about it standing alone.
Right.
You're just like, oh yeah, SWV songs are like, yeah, da-da-da.
But when you break down her vocals,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, man.
Did we talk about the Tiny Desk? I think we did. We might have, because we watched the SWV Tiny Desk, and I was like, this is ridiculous. But seeing it in person,
yeah.
They sang If Only You Knew, and they all sang they was all singing.
No, they can sing.
They was all singing. That damn Coco she 54, I think, like that, something like
53.
that. 50. I think Taj was 53.
Was 53?
I think so.
Okay.
But it could be wrong. Whatever. She still got a throat like she in her teens.
It's weird.
Like most concerts of people that are a little bit older, you go, they've lowered the keys, they've switched up the arrangement, they've done that. What they came out there and was like, we doing the song just like this, and they sound just like that.
Yes, better. They sound better.
It is unreal.
Yeah.
I wish I would have recorded her singing If Only You Knew, because I almost threw a water bottle at her, and she was 6 feet away from me. I could have done it.
Kristen punk ass, she was recording her at one point, and then Coco looked at her, and
I got a little
Kristen
scared.
Put the phone away. I'm like, nigga, what?
I got a little
you
scared.
You supposed to really keep this on.
But also, she probably would have been fine with it, because she was up there she was shouting.
Yeah.
Everybody backstage, people that have seen the show city after city, were getting excited about it. They were like, and she does this every time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's okay. So, woo. And Maya performed by herself, and she was like, I'm not paying no dancers. I'm not paying no DJ. I'm not doing none of this shit. She was great. Total was great. Their DJ was amazing. I can't remember what her name was.
I don't either.
But she was great too. I loved her energy. Everybody was good though. Yeah, 702 was good. Everybody was good. I had a really, really
702
good time.
Surprised me in a lot of ways.
Yeah, you were very surprised.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe because they sounded so good. You know what I mean? Like the record and everything.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Mila be singing though.
Yeah, well.
They both sounded good, but Mila be singing.
I was never into girl groups like that.
Yeah.
Not just 702, girl groups in general. I was just never really into them.
Because you was so busy in a boy group that you was like, nah, we got to talk about the leader. We the leaders.
Man band.
It wasn't a man band.
It was man band.
Yeah, it was kind of men, but not really.
Man band.
You was in college.
Not boy group.
All right.
Man band.
Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. But it was a really, really good show. Yeah, so I think we've just kind of been doing that. I feel like I'm not missing anything, but what was your experience? How was your week?
My week was cool, man.
You got shingles?
I ain't got shingles.
I guess. Well,
you know what I mean?
It must have been a great week.
Hey, listen, shingles doesn't care.
It doesn't care.
But no, I was a little let down because we couldn't do anything on our wedding anniversary. So that sucked. But the concert made up for it more than anything. And yeah, the I don't know. The last couple of weeks have just been going by so quickly.
Yeah.
I was definitely hurt that Miami got canceled, and then right after that, Hartford got canceled.
Yeah.
Super hurt about that. But I think maybe this is one of the reasons why it seems like the weeks have been going by so fast, is because the plans that we did have just fallen through, and it's been myself trying to keep positive through all of this.
Yeah, I'm
just
glad.
telling myself, what the hell?
My bad. That's my shingles medication alarm.
Oh shit.
I got to take it 6 times today. Go ahead.
That it's just me basically telling myself, yo, at the end of the day, we'll be good. It's all going to work out, but it's hard. It's so hard. Thank you, all of the new Patreon listeners, by the way. A lot of new Patreon listeners have been signing up. But yeah, it's been super freaking hard to deal with that. And then on top of it, just trying to figure out, well, shit, if this doesn't happen and this doesn't happen, how the hell is it going to get paid? How is it going to get paid? You know, normal everyday stuff that we all go through. So, it's been, I think, my days have just gone by super quick because of the things that have been placed in our way. But staying positive, you know, Boston is coming up this Friday. So, you know, we're going to give a great show.
Yeah,
probably
Boston's
even better
happen.
show now that we haven't been able to do the show.
Yeah.
Excuse me, in like 2 weeks. We haven't been able to perform in like, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, so it's going to be fun. Alex will be there. Alex Babbitt will be there.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good time. And Boston has definitely happened. My problem with I'm sorry, were you done? Were you?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I could be.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No.
My problem with the shows getting canceled is that I don't want people to think that we're canceling shows.
Right. We're never saying it's canceled. We perform for 3 people. So.
Oh yeah, not 3.
No, I mean, we at that point it's not a performance. We just having a conversation.
We chilling.
But still, it's not us canceling. It's literally the venues saying, "Hey, we can't have this," and I completely get it. Because they have to pay staff and all that to actually put on the show and open the building up and all of that. So I completely get it, but it's rough.
It's rough.
It's rough, not only for us, but I know for you guys especially who have saved your money, put time in,
planned stuff out. Yeah,
I know it sucks for y'all, but I will say that I have a feeling that in the next couple of months, this is all going to turn around. And when it does, all of those cities that we didn't hit, we are definitely going to hit them again.
Yeah, I hope it turns around by next month because we have a lot of shows.
I hope it turns around by next month, but not even going to bullshit you. I'm not even planning on it. It took 8 to 9 months to get here. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going, it's like gaining weight and losing weight. Mm-hmm. Like it took you a while to get to this weight. It's going to take you a while to lose that weight. Mm-hmm. So I just know it's going to turn around, and that's all I can really stand on at this point. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's get off that sad shit though.
Yeah. I'm not sad. I'm not sad.
I'm not sad.
I'm not sad.
It was something about the boys I wanted to tell y'all. It was something about the boys, and I cannot remember what. It might come to me later. Anyway, you know what it's time for.
Bitches love this.
Hey.
Yeah, baby. This was Kristen's list. So you want to...
Oh, this was mine. And I was kind of inspired by this weekend. Mm-hmm. So this is a top 6.
Never mind. I don't like the way you do it. You had to... So... No. And put your hands down.
What do I can't do spirit fingers while I'm telling the story?
Not at all.
Okay, cool.
These are the top 6 voices in the 90s.
And when we say voices, it doesn't necessarily have to be what you think it is.
Well, it might not be what you think. Maybe it's exactly what you think it is.
Yeah,
but
it could be different things.
You want to go first, second? Which one?
I I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first. I'm gonna start with one that I've already mentioned.
Number 6.
Number 6, because I don't understand why more people don't say it, is Coco. Coco is one of the best voices.
Yeah.
From the 90s.
Yeah,
she is
man.
synonymous with the 90s. SWV in general, I love all of them, but something about that piercing soprano. Oh my gosh.
You got to put Coco in your tops.
You gotta.
Coco
anything.
should be in your top something when it comes to vocals.
Period.
She should be.
Any kind of anything.
She has a flawless vocal, and that is so hard to obtain as a singer, especially when you get older.
I mean, she was drinking tea all night until it was time. But she was drinking tea all night until it was time, but she still came out and was like watching the other acts and everything else. Like, oh my gosh.
You know how I know she's amazing? Because she still does things like that.
Yeah.
Drinks her tea or doesn't talk a whole lot. When we were watching the Tiny Desk, she didn't say shit. The only thing she did was sing.
Yeah. Lily was talking and like they was like, you can't talk, you can't say nothing. If your voice fall out,
we ain't got a show.
What happens to the rest of the Tiny Desk? But yeah, so that is my number 6. She would be number 1. I had already mentioned her, so I just wanted to go ahead and go with that. So.
Okay, man. These are the top 6 voices of the 90s. Number 5. It's another person I feel is underrated, maybe because it was so long ago that he was like the man. But remember, he was the man. He was Tank before Tank.
No, he wasn't Tank.
What do you mean?
Tank. It depends on which one you're going to go with. I don't think he was Tank before Tank.
Really?
He wasn't taking shirts off. Tank lives
he was.
Tank lives and dies off that, though.
He takes his shit.
He will literally say if anything happens during the show, he just takes his shirt off.
He was a church, but so was Tank a church boy. No, I think he was taking his shirt off. He gives me the take shirt off vibe. Johnny Gill.
I knew you was gonna say
number
Johnny
5.
Gill. Johnny Gill. Luke James Sr. Luke James Sr. Johnny Gill was so he was so passionate. Like who else is doing like who is stuttering during a vocal? Who is stuttering during a vocal like Johnny Gill? They don't even stutter no more.
Listen, Johnny Gill is different.
They don't even stutter no more. That's
so
crazy.
Strong in his voice.
It's wild.
Like, but at the same time, he knows how to be tender. But even his tender is strong.
No,
when he got with New Edition, he had to calm down a little bit. But
pull back.
Put just a little.
We trying to harmonize.
Hell
we gotta harmonize.
Hell yeah, but
voices gotta blend.
But you can't blend when you Johnny Gill.
You can.
You just Johnny Gill.
He was born to stand out.
And he don't get that. He don't get it, man.
Yeah, no, Johnny Gill is that voice is. He had so much intention.
Yeah,
I mean he still does. But it was so like
I've heard a newer Johnny Gill song that I was like,
he's so intentional. But wasn't it him? I was listening to one of them podcasts, and I think like Johnny Gill and KC were like young kids, like battling, kind of. Yeah,
I never
like
heard
they
that.
would kind of like be the kids that were the voices that would like, if they show up like this, they were kind of like that.
I could see that,
but like the Brandy and Monica of the DMV.
You know what
I mean?
I get that. Yeah, I see that. I see that. But Johnny Gill, we don't give him enough love, enough credit. He was a voice of the 90s, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely.
All right, these are the top 6 voices of the 90s. Number 4.
This is a sneaker one. I don't know if anybody's really gonna agree with me, and it's not a singer. Lisa Bonet. Because something about her on the Cosby Show and on she wasn't on Different World long, but like even the Cosby Show, that's why I said 90s because it's more 80s, but still.
I like how you slid Lisa Bonet in there like that was a singer.
Because I know, but
I got something for your ass.
But I loved something about her voice was so calming, weirdly, and like she felt like a big sister on the show.
I don't know about that.
Not calming, but like
she got a sexy voice. I will say that. Lisa Bonet got a sexy voice. Maybe
that's what it is. I just
you went from calming to fucking.
Well,
all right.
I squeezed her in the 90s because it was mostly 80s. But yeah, I'm like, I really liked her voice, and I didn't realize how much I liked her voice until like recently.
No, I get it. I never thought about it,
Yeah.
but I get it. Is it because like you be falling asleep to the Cosby Show now? Is that why?
You don't have to tell everybody that.
I'm just saying
that you have me fall. You put on the Cosby Show for me to fall asleep to. You don't have to do that.
Just one in your head.
You've been in the Jamie Foxx show lately. That's where you've been.
That's my shit, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna throw Lisa Bonet in there.
Fond memories of Jamie Foxx show.
Man.
Yeah. So Lisa Bonet.
That's mine.
Okay.
That's a sneaker.
Top voices of the 90s. These are the top 6 ones. For us.
Yeah.
Number 3. Since you want to say Lisa Bonet, a non-singer.
Yes.
I'll say a non-singer. Casey Kasem.
That's so left field from everyone we've named so far. We've only named a couple, but
Casey Kasem.
Why? Don't do that face. What is that?
He was great.
Are we saying 90s?
He spanned decades.
I know that.
But in the 90s, I remember seeing him on Saved by the Bell.
That's why. You're a Saved by the Bell fiend. You love Saved by the Bell.
He was on an episode of Saved by the Bell, being Casey Kasem, and he was giving his top hits.
What are you doing?
And that was my Casey.
You shouldn't do impressions. You got friends for that.
That's terrible.
No, it's not that good though.
Casey Kasem.
All right, you gonna do it again. That's
not
crazy.
It. That's not it.
I thought it was it. Singing.
All right, well.
All right.
Rest in peace, Casey.
All right, that's great.
Casey.
All right, mine is pretty good. It probably should have been number 1, but
damn. All right, well, these are the top 6 voices in the 90s. Number 2.
This voice also spanned decades. But in the 90s, there was the Bell Atlantic commercials, and there was James Earl fucking Jones. First of all, I think I've brought this up before. I've seen younger pictures of James Earl Jones, and when I tell you, I just understand why he's so popular. Why are you looking at me like that? He's a good man. That voice stands out. It's Mufasa. It's everything. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. If I was about 50 years younger, but I know it don't work like that because then I wouldn't be here
at all.
Okay, older. No. Okay, if we were both in the same decade at this, because if I'm old, how you
gonna tell me you want to fuck James Earl Jones like this?
You didn't see these pictures of him when he was younger. God damn. But that voice.
Nah, he had an amazing voice.
That voice is
Simba.
Top tier. James Earl Jones, number 2. Fuck out of here.
I thought you were going somewhere else, man.
Why?
Because now my number 1 has to be 2 people.
Your number 1 has to be 2 people?
Yeah.
That's not fair. I could have had other voices.
Nah, but you didn't name a person that I thought you were going to name.
We're missing a lot of. This is only 6.
Yeah, but there's one name. But I have a name too. So this is what I'll do.
You have a 1A and a 1B?
Okay, go ahead. We'll say that.
Go ahead. We'll let you do that.
Top 6 voices in the 90s. Number 1. You can't forget Miss Whitney Houston.
Oh, I did want to do Miss Whitney Houston.
Miss Whitney Houston.
I wanted to do Whitney Houston.
Whitney was a voice like no other.
Mm-hmm. Oh, duh.
There'll never be another Whitney.
Ever. I don't care what nobody say.
Whitney had the voice of an angel.
Yes.
And you could take a lot of things away from her, but you can't take away that voice.
Yeah.
Because even when her voice was taken away,
what other things are we taking away from Whitney?
I don't know. Why you gotta ask me questions?
I just want to clarify. What was we?
But even when her voice was taken away, it was still better than most.
Still is.
You know that stuff. That stuff messes with
baby.
No,
it's not the time.
You're right.
It's not the time.
You are absolutely correct. But I can't mention that W without mentioning this W, because without him,
there would be no you.
There would be no me.
I knew you was gonna do it. You thought you was that?
Nah. But he's the one that pushed me to be better.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I don't like the way you said I'm so far away from him.
No, I was asking. Is that what you thought you were in your?
No, not in my group. No,
okay. All right.
I wasn't, because I wasn't that skilled. After my group, I got a little bit more skilled, but I still wasn't that skilled. I don't know if there are many people that are that skilled, except his little minions.
Yeah, that's crazy when you nut out.
Yeah.
Your clones.
Yeah, how you nut?
You nut clones.
I didn't know throats come in DNA.
Yeah, I thought it was just bodies. And faces.
No. It's throats.
Nah, you get throats.
Wanye Morris. What? The head shake? The head shake?
You know what? You do that when you talk. That's how much he's influenced you.
I'm telling you.
You do that in regular conversation. Your eyes be open, but you know what I mean.
Nah, my eyes don't be open.
They don't?
Nah.
I'm surprised that he don't have a little, like, he ain't never had to get surgery on his neck or whiplash and none of that shit. He don't get vertigo, a little dizzy or something.
Yo, even when he gained weight in the throat, it was still, he was still moving it around.
I think it's just strong because of all that movement.
All that movement, man. Wanye is a problem, and don't you ever forget it.
Don't you ever forget it.
What?
Don't you ever forget it.
Give me a Wanye right now.
I don't.
Broken,
no, that's not him. He's not singing that part. What are you doing?
I'm trying to think of it.
What? You don't know the words. You don't know the words.
You know, I do not know the song.
I know you don't.
That song.
I was waiting for you to come up with the words, and I knew you didn't. Something about these words, I just knew you didn't know them. I knew you didn't.
So many words.
I was like, why did he even do that song? I'm sure he does not know the words.
So many words.
Yeah. No, it's not.
It is.
No.
No more bitter conversation. No. Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
You know Wanye.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to think of a Wanye.
I know it, but it's fine.
No.
What did you just do?
I don't know. I was losing it. I don't know. I was trying to.
That felt more like a seizure than anything.
Yeah, that was what that was. Anyway, Wanye, we love you.
Yeah, we do love you, Wanye.
Nobody else love you except your kids.
People do.
We love you.
I mean, he's
too.
also married, and he has family.
Is he married?
Yeah, I'm sure.
And Joe Coy loves you.
Joe Coy.
Yeah.
And I'm sure his band members also.
Yeah, he probably got. Well,
Sean and Nick, like what?
Yeah, not Mike.
You don't. He probably.
Yeah,
he
don't love him no more.
He probably loved him as a person.
Yeah, well, you know.
Actually, that's probably a lot too.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You ever hear that story that Candy told about them? Never mind. Okay, don't worry about it.
Damn.
Respect. That's not the time. It's not the time. It's not the time or place.
No, we giving out love.
It's not the time or place. It's not the
These
time or
were the
place.
top 6 voices of the 90s. If you have a voice of the 90s that we mentioned or we didn't mention,
there's so many. They're gonna kick our backs in.
There's a lot. I get it.
They're gonna kick our backs in.
Just put it in the comments, man. Put it in the comments.
Yeah. They're gonna kick our backs in.
All right. Let's move on to the question of the day, man.
What was the question?
You didn't even see the question of the day.
I think I did.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You can't say what you think you're gonna say.
Well, that's the only thing I have.
Well, you can't say that.
Okay.
All right. What's the weirdest gift you've ever received? Very simple. I was thinking, because my birthday's coming up and everything. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking about gifts, and
I got a good one.
You got a good one?
Yeah.
What?
Gonorrhea. That's not the one I was supposed to say. Apparently, if you don't take care of it, it keeps on giving.
Yo,
it's a gift that keeps on giving.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite, but it was weird.
It was weird. Weird looking and everything, right?
I ain't really look, to be honest with you. It felt weird, if that means anything. But I got it. I get my antibiotics. Don't nobody. I think what happened. The last clip where I said something about it, I think people just think I'm just out here living this wild life.
Too bad this is gonna be a clip too.
I'm not living a wild life. Everybody around me is living wild lives, they were.
And you didn't care about their lives.
No, I mean I'm way more responsible now, but like at the time, nothing. I was fucking this dude that was a club photographer. And I just wanted, I should have known that those Nikons came with gonorrhea. I should have known that. I don't know. Because if you have you ever met one? You ever met one? You ever met? Because I know it's something in that flash. It's something in that. I think you flash it, and
I'm not doing this with you.
You don't want to do it. You didn't do it. I did it, and that was me being stupid and young, and that's why you got to protect yourself. I think people just think I'm out here just being willy-nilly. I'm way more responsible
now.
Yeah, man, but
that's only because you with me.
I was fucking for status then. That was crazy.
What status do you get?
I don't know. I was younger, so how old was I? I might have been like 17. I don't know. I didn't have no plans. Like, I wasn't trying to be nobody. I just was like, I want to be in the pictures. You know the pictures, the nightlife pictures?
I'm not doing that.
I just wanted, you didn't never go to the club and be like, well, no, because you was working the clubs. But I used to get in the clubs early. It's fine now because I'm old. But before, they was letting me in underage. And I just wanted to be in the pictures. I wanted to get a good club picture so it could look like I was outside. Like, I'd be out here. Look at me. ATLpics.net. Look at me. Party pepper. You know what I'm saying? But now, I don't even want to be seen in that.
So let me get this right.
They weren't even that good pictures. They couldn't get the lighting right. It was just a whole bunch of horny niggas out here taking pictures so they could fuck other women. That's what it was. They weren't even good for. They don't even have eyes for photography. Sorry.
Oh wow.
Ask me what?
No, nothing.
Why are you judging me? I'm being honest. I don't have it now. Like, what do you mean? I'm fine. I
took the medication.
I was dating somebody that was just around the world.
Okay.
Really around town. It wasn't that
it wasn't
crazy.
The world.
But you know what I mean? Like, that wasn't my fault.
Okay.
And we were dating.
Okay.
Don't make it a clip, man. He might see it.
So.
Okay, I know you don't give a fuck about my past, do you?
Not at all. Not at all, man.
Okay.
Let's get into your answers, man. What's the weirdest gift you've ever received?
Wait, what is yours?
What do you mean?
What's the weirdest gift you ever received?
Me?
Yes, you came up with the question. What's the weirdest gift?
What are we calling weird?
I don't know. You came up with the question. How are you asking me?
Because I leave it to everyone's interpretation.
Okay, what's your interpretation? What's on your mind right now that you don't want to say, apparently?
Nah, it's nothing on my mind. I've told this to you before. I've told it to y'all before. It was a birthday gift.
Well, you wouldn't let me say the one I was gonna say.
Because no, you know why I don't want you to say that. It was a birthday gift.
Wait, I don't even know what
and
maybe I don't know what you thought I was gonna say.
No, I know what you was gonna say.
Okay.
It's a birthday gift, and the girl that I was dating.
Oh, I know why you don't want me to say it. Okay, never mind. Everything's clicking late.
It was a birthday gift.
Yeah.
And the girl that I was dating decided to put a sign in front of my house saying happy birthday.
He told me.
And surrounded by the sign was a bunch of, it felt like life-size bears. Like these bears had to be at least 4 feet, and it was all around my front lawn.
You don't like that?
At 6 o'clock in the morning.
You don't like that?
I think it's the creepiest, weirdest thing ever. Don't ever do that, ever.
Damn. All right, I'm going to cancel that. You ever seen the crows when they do it with the crows?
No.
Oh my gosh. When our next door neighbors when I was younger at my parents' house, like I guess the person was turning 50 or something or 40 or something, and they had a whole bunch of like realistic black crows on their lawn.
Oh hell.
So when you first go outside, you didn't know they were fake. They looked realistic.
You didn't know these teddy bears were fake.
This was. I don't think that's the same thing at all.
What you mean?
You think teddy bears are native to Virginia? you think they the state animal?
The state bear. Teddies.
Teddies. Mm-hmm. We talking about fluffy ones, right?
Yeah.
But it's stuffed with plush.
The one that sit with their legs open.
Mm-hmm. Teddy bears kind of horny a little bit, huh? they kind of nasty.
Girl, sit over there like a teddy bear.
Yeah,
I see all her insides.
You know, I told you I used to fuck on my teddy bear. I told you that. This is a wild episode. I gotta stop wearing t-shirts. Every time I wear a baggy t-shirt, I get too comfortable and I just start saying shit.
Oh my god.
You ain't never fucked on no stuffed animal?
No.
No, because they don't have holes. They just regular. Yeah, I hump the fuck out of my man.
All right. We'll get to your answers now. What's the weirdest gift you've ever received? Someone said PTSD.
Damn, that's not fun.
That sucks for you. Like someone giving you PTSD.
Oh, wow.
That means that relationship was a war, son.
Oh man, that's not funny. That's not fun. You shouldn't have read that one. I don't like that one.
What you mean?
It wasn't funny. That's rough.
It is rough. I can't laugh at them. My bad.
No, somebody said tea bags, and I have questions.
I'm wondering if it's like real Liptons or is it like the ones with the balls?
It was balls.
Yeah, it was balls.
In my head, it's balls. And that's a crazy gift because when do you give it to them?
When they sleep.
You're right. Balls.
Yeah. I was going to teabag you one time when you was asleep.
Baby, I have asthma. I tell you this every single time you mention anything that's going to obscure my breathing.
So what?
Obstruct my breathing.
I just want to see what you would do if balls was in your mouth.
Die. You got to wake me up. Wake me up. Say, hey, balls coming in 10, 9, 8.
Now I was going to do the sound that it make when it's backing up.
No, baby. Beep, baby. Beep. Baby, even on 4th of July, they count down the balls. No. The balls are out.
Nah, man. I was just going to do the little beep as it went into your nose.
Well, that's not fun. I don't want that. I need a countdown.
Oh.
And some lights.
And some lights?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the weirdest gift you ever received? A jar opener when I was 24. I was like, what the? I still own it, though, and it comes in handy 25 years later.
Listen.
A jar opener?
First of all, I had to be a really good jar opener to have for 25 years because I done bought a couple in the last.
Wait, you bought a jar opener before?
Wait, yeah. Did everybody hear that?
Probably.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, a can opener is not the same.
No. A jar opener and a can opener are two different things.
You got to calm the fuck down. Why are you so offended because I said it was a can opener?
Why would you think it's a can opener?
Did you come up with can openers?
No.
Why are you so sad?
I'm not sad. I'm just saying, why would you think that?
Can opener? Fuck no. Fuck wrong with you? What?
It's a jar opener must be special.
Okay. Well, that's nice.
And that also means that the person think you weak.
Nah, I don't want that.
You need that. Because I'm your jar opener currently.
I know, baby, but our kids starting to get a little big, too. They're starting to open stuff.
You're right.
They're doing all right. Oh, our daughter's strong. I don't know about what you.
I didn't see one of them try to open a bottle cap.
I be getting.
He couldn't do it.
Both of the big kids to open the open stuff. I do. What is the weirdest gift you got? A beautifully framed picture of me and my side piece from my wife.
Yo, that's wild.
That is
wild.
Genius.
A little genius.
Oh,
but
my
wild,
God. And you spent the money to print it out. You bought the frame. And they said it's a beautiful frame.
Damn.
Oh.
I wonder if he stopped cheating after that.
Or did he put it by his bedside? I wonder. Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Man.
That's dope. Man. The weirdest gift you ever got. A baby. This man really thought, I think she'd like to keep my cum for eternity. Well, that's essentially what it is, ain't it? What's the weirdest gift you've received? A butt plug.
Hey, man, that's not a weird gift.
If you into it, I don't think it's a weird gift.
If you're not into it, that's just,
I mean, if
trying to get it right.
If you're not into it, it's weird.
Trying to get it right.
If you're not into it, it's weird. If you into it, it's it's cool.
What do you mean by not into it?
If it's not your shit. No, because technically it is your shit because it's inside of your butt. Yeah, if it's not, a
butt plug is there to make the butt open, right?
I'm not really well versed in butt plugs. I think some people just like it in their butt. Like if you move around, it does something too.
Really?
I think so.
I'm gonna get you a butt plug.
I don't. That's not my thing.
I got you.
How do you sit down? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, but I seen a girl on Instagram dancing with a butt plug in her butt. It was a pink one.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Why not? You ain't never had it.
What
We're going to try it.
It's going to extract something. I already know.
It's not, man.
I got too many stomach issues.
Oh, my God.
Keep trying to put stuff in my butt.
What's the weirdest gift you ever received? Pancake mix at a Christmas party when the minimum gift amount was $25. He must love pancakes.
But what kind? Because my uncle worked.
Oh, my gosh.
He worked at a
gift.
At a place where he would bring us baskets. I'll tell y'all what it was. And he is black. He worked at Cracker Barrel. He about to retire, so I can talk about it. But he used to bring these gift baskets with pancake mix, syrup, cornbread mix, like all this shit in it. And
he didn't love you.
We would use it sometimes. No, it was free. He really didn't, if we being honest.
Okay, yeah.
They probably got it for free.
That wasn't something
it was good, though. I'm not going to lie. That shit was good. What's the weirdest gift you've ever received? A leaf blower. Why?
It's not a weird gift, man. That's actually very useful.
I saw you yesterday.
Very
out
useful.
there in that yard with your
Give
sexy
me
ass.
that gift.
Come on, sexy
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, well, I got one now, but yeah. Somebody said crabs.
What kind?
I don't know. Either it's a little weird.
No, I would take a bushel of steamed crabs.
What about a bushel of nasty crabs?
Well, no, that's too much crabs. To be honest. That's a super inflamed vagina.
Someone said a pack of Newport 100s because I have a running joke that folks that smoke get more breaks. This is true.
That's funny. Well, you don't have to smoke them, really. You could just put it in your mouth and be like, I got to go for a smoke break.
Smoke break, yep.
I like that. Hold on. Wait, what is it? Use socks. What?
That's fucked up.
That's nasty.
That's fucked up. I wouldn't like that person no more as a human being.
Yeah, I don't like that.
What's the worst gift you ever received? Weirdest gift you ever received?
A used King Kong DVD in 2014.
It got scratches on it and shit.
I don't know, but that's why.
Yo, man.
Okay.
Ooh.
What's the weirdest gift you've ever received? Used vaginal lubricant. I can't make this up.
Wow.
Ew.
Wow. But I mean, it ain't like they put it back in. It's just used. Like it's a half a bottle.
Yeah, but so when you push something out of a tube and you swipe it with your finger, like if you want some more, you're double dipping in it. You know, you double dip.
Nah, I think it's okay.
Ew, don't give me that. I got enough, but don't give me that. She squirted for the first time and said, "You're welcome. That's your birthday gift."
No, say that word again. You said sweated.
She squirted for the first time and said, "You're welcome. That's your birthday gift."
Don't you do that?
I thought you wanted to see me
but don't
squirt.
you do that?
Why?
Nah, that's a birthday gift.
It might be a gift for both of us because I've been trying to do it for a while, and then I'll be like, "Oh, look at that. We did it."
A patient of mine gave me lingerie, crotchless nonetheless. Sir, very inappropriate. I agree. That is very inappropriate.
What's the weirdest birthday gift you've ever received? A nickel bag of weed that he took and smoked.
That's fucked up. How you gonna smoke your weed?
Yeah.
Also, you know how long ago that was? Because when the last time you heard somebody selling nickel bags?
Yeah, I was about to say that.
That's a long time
Ain't
ago.
nothing in that.
Shit.
A gift bag of sex trinkets, edible underwear, penis-shaped suckers while I was single as fuck and during a sexless drought.
That sucks.
Yeah, a lot of shit gonna expire. That's what's fucked up about it. What? Clone a Willie and pussy set so we could still have each other while he was on deployment.
Aww.
Oh, so I have a friend that's actually talking to somebody right now that's in a different state that brought her a vibrator or dildo thing that he could operate from his phone.
That is nice.
I think it's a great gift.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool.
Well, don't look at me like that. You gonna give me one? I don't want that shit.
No, why? You want to get that for me?
I can get it for you, but the
That's
way you
what I'm
looking,
talking about.
Oh, okay. The way you was looking, I
know
like
your
that.
birthday coming up, but it's not about you. It's about me. That's kind of fun.
But you know what though? We had something like that, and every time I said wear it, no, I can't wear it right now. Exactly.
No, we'll find a way.
I asked you to wear it multiple times.
We have it now still?
I doubt it. This was years ago.
Oh, okay.
This was years ago.
What's the weirdest gift you've ever received? As a teacher, I received a little magnet thing with a picture of their child's face. I did not want to see your child in my home, especially when they refused to work with me on his behavior.
Damn. Now you got a badass kid in your home. That's torture right there.
Yeah, I don't want to see you every day on the thing. Yeah.
I received 24 of the most beautiful purple roses I've ever seen after telling dude that I'm allergic to flowers.
And that's why men don't listen. They don't listen.
Oh,
they don't listen.
Maybe he knew she was allergic, but he was like, nah, she got to see these, bro.
She not allergic to these.
Yeah, this different. This purple.
Yeah, that's men feeling
you can't be allergic to purple.
Yeah, feeling that they can change you. Yeah. Nah.
Oh, he was gaslighting her with the...
Maybe. Like, you think you're allergic to flowers, but you're not allergic to these. And you be like, maybe I'm not allergic to these.
That's gaslighting?
I think so. From the definition that we learned today, I think so. Yeah.
Was she allergic? Like, is shingles an allergic reaction?
Why are you doing this to me?
Like, is it an allergic reaction to stress? Is that what shingles is?
Maybe it's just reigniting the chickenpox virus that's inside of you already, because you're going to have it for the rest of your life, the chickenpox virus.
Damn.
And when you have a weakened immune system or like overly stressed.
Hey. Shingles doesn't care.
Okay. All right. This is going to happen the entire time.
Let's take a pause for the cause.
All right. Can you go get my shingles medication while you get up? Please. I'm not even playing. Don't be funny with me. My alarm went off. You heard it. My alarm went off. All right. We are... I'm not even enthusiastic about this. We are on tour, guys. Yay. We're on tour right now, as you guys know. This is the thing. You just have to get your tickets as soon as possible. When you get the tickets and the tickets are getting bought, then they know people want to come and the show continues to go on. If you're new here, we just ran into this problem because before we were selling shows out. But you know, algorithm be algorithming. So we are on tour. These dates are currently still on. They are happening. From the looks of the tickets, they're doing okay. So I think we're all safe, guys. Don't be scared to buy tickets. Just buy the tickets. Cause again, we trying to come see y'all. It's an amazing show. We have so much fun doing it, and we love meeting y'all. Period. It's a good time. So spread the word. Okay, that's really what it is. If the algorithm won't do it, then you can do it. So July 26th, we're gonna be in Boston at the City Winery. That is Friday. That's this Friday. We're gonna be in Boston. That show is absolutely happening. We've already talked. It's a whole thing. So, but it's gonna be so fun. I'm really, really excited about the show. We had a really good time at the Boston City Winery last time we went. So hopefully we can have another good time this time. It's a really good show. August 14th, starting next month, we're gonna be doing a whole little run. This is all within like a week and some change or something like that. So August 14th, we're gonna be in Houston at the Houston Improv. Make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you tell everybody else to get their tickets. Last time we was in Houston, we sold that bitch out. We had such a good time. So make sure you are in the building. The very next day, we're going to be in Dallas, Texas. Last time we were in Dallas, I did not remember the show. I was very drunk. I am not doing that this time. We're going to have a good time. It's going to be at the Addison Improv this time. That's August 15th. August 17th, we're going to be in Atlanta, Georgia for 2 shows at the City Winery. Every time we come to Atlanta, we have a good ass time. So make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you get your meet and greets and stuff too, because we definitely want to meet y'all. August 18th, Nashville, Tennessee. Every time we've come to Nashville, we've had a really good time. We haven't gotten a chance to go out, which we do plan on doing this time. But August 18th, we're going to be in Nashville at Zany's. So make sure you get your tickets ASAP. September 14th. This is one of the newer dates. Portland, Oregon. We did not come last year. We came the year before that, and we had a good time. We're going to be there September 14th at Helium in Portland. October 13th. This is not on sale yet. We're still waiting for them to put it on sale, y'all. A lot of people have been asking about this date. So hopefully it'll be on sale within the next week. But October 13th, mark your calendars. We're going to be in Las Vegas at Wise Guys. So make sure that you get your money ready, get your dates ready, get your babysitters ready. October 13th, we're going to be in Vegas. They've been asking us to come to Vegas for a while. We didn't get the opportunity before, but this will be our very first time doing a show in Vegas. So July 26th, Boston City Winery. August 14th, Houston Improv. August 15th, Dallas, Texas at the Addison Improv. August 17th, Atlanta for 2 shows at the City Winery. August 18th, Nashville at Zany's. September 14th, Portland at Helium. All of those are on sale currently. October 13th, Las Vegas, Wise Guys is not on sale, but mark your calendar. So as soon as they go on sale, y'all can get those tickets. Make sure that you get your tickets and then we had sex.com or at the link tree in the bio on Facebook or the venue websites. Do all of that. All of these tickets currently on sale. The only one that's not on sale is Vegas. So make sure you get your tickets ASAP. We really want to see y'all. We really want to bring the show to y'all. It's a really good time. So make sure you do all of those things. 1 in 5 Americans have learned a new language on their bucket list. I know I do. If that's you, make 2024 the year you finally check it off the list with Babbel. We've told you before that one of the twins loves learning new languages. It's Cameron. I think they both kind of like it, but Cameron is like a really big fan of new languages. Jay didn't want to feel like he was smarter than him, so he downloaded Babbel so that he could keep up with him. The other day he came out with Russian and French and Spanish alphabets just to kind of show off, which I thought was hilarious. And I'm not talking about Jay, I'm talking about the baby. The process was very simple, and after the first lesson, he started saying words around the house. Now I have 2 Russian speakers around me. Don't pay hundreds of dollars for private tutors or waste hours on apps that don't really help you speak that language. Babbel's quick 10-minute lessons are handcrafted by over 200 language experts to help you start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks. Here's a special limited time deal for our listeners. Right now, get up to 60% off your Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners at babbel.com/ATW. Get up to 60% off babbel.com/ATW. That's spelled BABBEL.com/ATW. Rules and restrictions may apply. So make sure you get Babbel. Also, don't forget to join our Patreon. We've got brand new content. There's going to be something brand new this week as well. There's been something brand new every single week. And we're now running the summer deal still for $5. So make sure that you join ASAP. A lot of y'all have been commenting on that one, the truth one, which tells the truth about what happened at the actual bachelor party. Which was a wild one for me to personally experience. But yeah, a lot of y'all been commenting on that one. So y'all make sure you join the Patreon, join the conversation, join the chat, do all of the things. And make sure you join the TikTok, the Facebook, and the Instagram are all And Then We Pod. And then you can also join X or Twitter. I'm still gonna call it Twitter. It's also And Then We Pod. So make sure you do all of those things. You took a long time. What happened to you? You got lost? Oh, you brought my medicine? Thank you. I appreciate you. Trying to get over the shingles.
Bathroom.
I see. Trying to get over the shingles. Are you okay?
I just need you to get it out as quick as possible.
Why? Am I making too much noise?
Yeah, you're ruffling.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I mean, she said all the things, so I ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah.
Oh, you going to take it right now?
Oh, you thought I was playing? Why? They like family. That's a big ass pill too. Pill thick. I have to take it 5 times daily, and I just got it. This is my 2nd time taking it. Go ahead, keep talking. It's fine.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Y'all know I got shingles. What the fuck?
Shingles doesn't care.
Stop.
That is my favorite commercial now. That is my favorite commercial. I have a question. Me and my mans was having this conversation, and I really didn't have an answer. So I said I would bring it to you and see what you think.
Okay.
All right. Is it true? Hold on, let me get to the question. Is it true? Oh, well, I won't even ask that question. Let's say that you wasn't married to me.
Cool.
Okay? I don't like the way you were so...
Oh, no, I was just saying like, okay. But I said cool.
Could you marry someone that's not in your top 10? Like, of like... bedroom adventures? Not in your top 10.
No, not top 10. 10's a lot.
Really?
I think top 10 is a lot.
Okay. So if they wasn't in your top 10, you couldn't marry them.
I mean, I'd give them trial runs, obviously. And if it didn't improve, I don't know if I could marry them because I wouldn't be able to, I'd be wanting more.
Okay. So what's the worst ranking you could marry then? 5?
5?
5 is the worst. You would have to at least be the 5th best person I've ever had.
4.
The 4th best person I've ever been with.
Yep. 4. 3. It's going to be 3. It's probably 3. 3, yeah. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. You would want to enjoy your life. I mean, I know it's more than just sex. Because I have to tell people every day on fucking Facebook because they've been killing me. Anyway, but it's more than just sex. But the all around experience is important, I guess.
Okay.
Why? What about you?
Could I marry someone that wasn't in my top 10? No.
Mm-hmm.
No, I couldn't. But the lowest they could be would be. What are you? Not playing. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Are you sure it was a joke?
It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. I
don't believe anything.
Nah, it would have to be maybe top 7. Like if you was the 7th best person I've ever been with, I could marry you.
Are we being hypothetical or are you just talking to me?
Man, we be hypothetical, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I mean? Because you right up there, boo. You up there.
Where?
You up there.
Because we've asked this question before, but time has passed.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think still?
Out of everyone that I've ever dealt with, how do you rate? Well, I remember you, so that clears off a lot of people. That
you remember me?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like you ever?
No, actually, I got it. Never mind. It was working slow, but I know what you're saying. But so, go ahead.
So how do you count? Like, do you count everybody you've been with, period, or just count the ones that's better than you?
I just count whoever I don't have to have this much discussion about.
Oh, okay.
Because you're doing a lot of talking, so.
You definitely.
You know what's weird about what's happening right now? Especially if you're watching video. I don't know where you're going because you're shaking no. Like, no.
No,
you're not. You're definitely not. But you're saying you're definitely, like, it's about to be positive. So my brain is confused. You know I got shingles.
You're either top 3 or top 4. At least top 4. But you're probably top 3, and you're not 3.
That could be a lie, because why did you say I'm 4, probably 3, and not 3? But I could have been 4. So what does that mean?
You could have been in the top.
I'm not good with math at all, but this don't sound like it adds up to what you think it does.
No, because you could have been in the top 4, but it's probably top 3. And if it's top 3, you're not 3.
No, that still doesn't make sense, and that's gaslighting.
How is that gaslighting? No, I'm serious, man.
Just because you're serious don't mean it makes sense. It don't make sense. Either way, I don't care if you playing. It don't make sense. What's happening?
Oh gosh, man. No. You're great. You're great. You know what makes you great?
No.
That
you stuck with it. You didn't say no.
What makes you great in
still didn't say no.
Wait, that I'm stuck with it?
No, go ahead.
What makes you great in the bedroom is not that I'm stuck with it. What makes you great is the fact that I don't have to teach you anything. And I never had to teach you anything. Like, you came pre-fucked. Like, somebody already had, worked you out, and, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying.
No, because that doesn't make me any special than anybody else that's ever had sex before.
No. What I'm saying is like whoever you was having sex with, like they really, coached you up.
They didn't.
They didn't? So you just came pre-nasty even before.
No, because there were always things that I wanted to do and I never got a chance to do them.
Well, you were good at those things you wanted to do.
I mean, they could fuck. Like, don't get it confused. It was good, but it wasn't like...
I don't like the way you put emphasis on that.
It wasn't like I wasn't doing everything that I wanted to do. Like I felt like I could have been nastier. I could have done more things.
Okay, so percentage-wise, how much of you, how much in the bedroom did you only do with me?
What do you? I don't know what that means.
Like you're saying that you're saying that there were things that you didn't get a chance to do. So how many new things in the bedroom did you do with me, percentage-wise?
I don't know how to make that percentage-wise.
Think about all the things that you wanted to do. Think about the things that you
did. Maybe 30%.
Okay, that's a big number actually.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of cool that you got to experience things with only me. You know what I mean? Being that we're married.
You didn't get to do any of that. You had already experienced everything. I'm right.
Yeah, I guess. You're talking about physically, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That is mental things?
I think so.
Okay.
You don't think so?
Yeah, no. You
don't think the mindset in the bedroom is something that you may have not experienced with anybody else?
I've said that before. I've said that because I love you and you don't like that answer.
I hate that answer. That's the worst answer ever. Because you always say that gaslighting me. You always say that.
You don't know how to use it right.
Yeah, I know. It don't sound right coming out of my mouth because it's bullshit.
It don't. It's not bullshit.
You only say that sentence when I'm asking you how good am I. You always say you can't tell me because
I think that love has a lot to do with your experience, your overall experience. So I think it plays a big part in it. So how much I love somebody else and how much I love you could be different, and that alters the experience regardless.
That's wild, man. For you, I mean.
You don't feel that way?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. Because there have been people that I've had sex with that I did not love at all, and that shit was great.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, it's just a different level of experience, though. It's a different kind, like a different type of experience.
It's a different type of nut. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Different type of nut, yeah. But experience, though, like, nah. Same thing. Like, making love and just having sex with a random person, same mechanics. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing changing as far as physically.
Okay.
What did you just think about?
I don't know. But I believe you. That makes sense. I don't know.
Do I make you self-conscious at all in the bedroom?
It's not you. You don't make me self-conscious. I make myself self-conscious.
Okay, give me an example.
I just...
Like, what are you self-conscious about in the bedroom?
The way my titties hang sometimes. Like, if depending on what position it is, and your titties, like, they be, they look like teardrops sometimes. And it's not cute. It's not pretty.
They do not look like teardrops. They don't look like teardrops.
What do they look like? What do they look like? What do you think? How would you describe them? Don't worry about it.
No, I'm thinking. Let me think.
I don't want you to. You've told me too many times what you think my titties look like.
You know what's wild?
What?
I know what they remind me of, and this is going to sound super wild. When your like shirt is off and all of that, and you just hanging, emphasis on hanging, it reminds me of the egg drop emojis.
Egg drop emojis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or eggplant emojis, my bad. I know it sounds weird, but they're shaped like that.
My titties look like dicks.
No. See, that's why I knew it was going to sound weird. But it's shaped like that, though. Pull it up.
Pull my titty?
No, nigga, pull it.
I know what an eggplant emoji look like. I was like, oh my God, is this Patreon? What are we doing?
No, but that's what it reminds me of, though.
Okay.
But you know what? I don't know. I think and this might be scientific. I think your breasts are used to hanging that low now because they're
not that low, baby.
No,
you cannot constantly say that they are low.
No, lower than they were used to hanging.
But you don't even know what that looks like.
I don't, but I think they've gotten used to it though, because like it doesn't even look weird or nothing like that. Like,
and
look
that's
like
why
that's
I'm
how they're supposed to be.
And that's why I'm self-conscious.
Why? That's how they supposed to be.
This conversation started with being self-conscious, and that's why.
Because of me? I make you self-conscious? You just said I don't.
Are you self-conscious when you have sex with me?
All the time. But
why?
We talking about you, though.
No, we don't have to. It's not an interview podcast.
No, we talking about you, though.
What about you?
The reason I bring this up is because I have read, I don't know if it was a tweet or whatever the case may be, and someone said, it's something about a man lasting too long that makes me very self-conscious. And I wonder, has that ever been a thing of where for you?
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah. Because I'm like, oh, it's not good in there. He keeps stirring the pot and it won't cook.
I don't think that's a good analogy.
Yeah, because you don't have to stir it when you're cooking something. Sometimes you stir it once and you just let it simmer. You don't know how to cook. You don't know how to cook.
Who's the pot in this?
I'm in the pot.
You the pot.
Yeah.
And I'm stirring in your pot.
And
it won't cook.
You the chef.
And it won't cook.
And you the chef.
But it won't cook. So that means you won't come.
No, like the finished product
it's still you
is
coming.
when it's done. And if you good chef, like
it was just not a good analogy. It's okay.
No, I'm gonna make it. When you are the chef and you cooking, you stir sometimes when you gotta still come on, we making soup. So you stir when you're trying to get it, and like when you know it's all mixed together, you're like, oh, it's done now, it can simmer, and it's gonna turn out the way it's supposed to. But when you keep stirring, something in there is lumpy or it ain't been prepared right. You know what I'm saying? No. Something's wrong with it when you got to keep stirring it.
You don't even know what the hell you saying.
I saw it happen. Something's not right because you got to keep stirring it.
Okay, whatever.
It's not done.
Okay.
So, all right.
All right.
I don't feel like a good dish. I'm not delicious.
That's a little better.
That's better?
That's a little better.
I told you I was going to come back. I was going to bring it back around. Yeah.
Nah, really?
Yeah. It's like taking so long, and I know that when it's like real good, like you put your dick in and be like, oh, and then it just happens real quick. When you take too long, and it's you taking too long, I don't know if you're doing it for me or it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Now, so it's usually one or two things. Either I've stopped myself from coming in order for you to get one, but you're taking so long that I've lost it at that point. Or I'm in it, but it's like the daytime and ain't nothing gonna happen. Or I'm in it and I know, okay, this is going to be a while before I come. I don't think that has anything to do with you, though.
You said it's going to be a while, though, but I'm not doing something right.
I don't think it's you doing anything. I think that's just me and my penis.
I mean, it might be true, but in the moment, it feels like it's me. In the moment, it feels like a me problem.
Damn. That sucks.
I mean, you might be right, and that's probably what my mind wants to think, but then my mind is like, nah, he don't like it no more. It's nasty. It's not delicious. Brought it back.
What am I insecure about in the bedroom? Not pleasing. Mm-hmm. Because there are times, like I was just saying, where you will not come. Or you'll say, I'm right there, I'm right there, I'm right there. And 15 minutes later, you still ain't came.
It's like something goes away. Like sometimes, you never been in it and then it like, you got to get it back.
Well, yeah, I told you that.
Well, yeah. So sometimes it's that.
But it seems like most of the time is that.
No, I think we just have more buttons.
Huh?
We just have more buttons. Sometimes it happens faster, but sometimes we just have
like
more.
It usually either happens really fast.
Yeah.
Or it takes for fucking ever.
Yeah, but that's not. I'm having sex with the same person as doing two different things. It doesn't mean that it's wrong. It's just sometimes you got to push more buttons.
Do you think, being honest, do you think if you was to have sex with somebody new, it would take as long? Like, let's say we broke up or whatever. I'm gone. Psh, and you had sex with somebody that you were really attracted to. Do you think it would take that long?
If I was really attracted to them the first time, no. Just like the first time it wasn't, is that another pill? I got to take another pill soon.
Your old ass. I forgot where we was at.
If it's a brand new person and I'm really attracted to them, then yeah, it's probably going to happen fast. Mm-hmm. I mean, that initial attraction is always like it didn't take me forever when I had sex with you the first time.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, so it's always the excitement of like, ooh, this is something new, and this is, if I'm really attracted to them, it's not just like a random new person.
So it's the old dick that take forever. Why is that?
No,
do you think?
I don't think it's necessarily old dick, but I think that the arousal from something that is brand new, and you're saying that I'm really attracted, it's not just a brand new dick that it's not just a new dick. It's you're saying that I'm really attracted to them.
Yeah.
And it's brand new, then that is excitement, and that kind of revs you up and you're aroused. And it's like, okay. That happened with you too. It's not you.
No. I'm not saying that it's specifically me. What I'm trying to get around to. I'm sure most people probably go through this.
So that goes into what I was saying last week about like the mental arousal. Because if I'm really attracted to them and it's the first time that I got to have sex with them, then mentally I'm already stimulated because I've never done this before. So yeah, it's the story of, the chase, whatever. That is arousing for me. So, but we've said that. That's what, when I complain about, not complain, but when I talk about like.
Complain's a good word.
I don't want to say complain, but when I talk about like dating each other or just being like, I don't know, like the foreplay in general, that's still kind of the chase. Like, oh, eventually it's going to happen and we're going to fuck. Then it might happen quick then too. But yeah, that's what it is. Okay. It's all foreplay at the end of the day. It could not, it doesn't necessarily have to be like the touching foreplay and all this other. The foreplay in that situation is it's something brand new that I've never experienced before. That's foreplay.
We're gonna talk about foreplay on the Patreon.
Okay.
Definitely gonna talk about that on Patreon.
Okay.
But I've seen this meme. I seen this meme and I had a question for you, but I'll read the meme first. When you first meet a man, that fake version of him be so fire. Describe the fake version of me that you met when we first met.
Gosh. Wow, because, okay.
That was so fire.
Because you take everything the wrong way.
No, I'm going to take it the way you say it.
I think about that version often.
Okay.
So sometimes, but it's still you. You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't. Don't touch me.
It's still you. So I think of when you get in a relationship, sometimes you get complacent in just doing your everyday things. And I think I may have mentioned this to you before, but like where I have to get newly attracted to you. But it's like you're doing everyday things. You're used to this person being in your space. It's not like, oh shit, it's not like that all the time.
You saying a lot of words that ain't describing who the fake version of me was.
Wait. So it is. I remember. Sometimes I don't see that person anymore because I'm so used to you as this. I don't know how to explain it. So the fake version of you was, it's not really fake. Very charismatic. You're still very charismatic, but sometimes you're not as engaging anymore because we're married, so you don't feel like you gotta have charisma, I think. You were very charismatic. You were very like into what I wanted or what I was thinking or what I like that kind of, you seemed very into me. Mm-hmm. Like curious about me or just asking questions. Mm-hmm. Your hair was done and your edge-up was done all the time. So okay. You still smell good all the time, but like you was always smelling good and you were like just very energetic and like, I don't know, people like you. Like it was just people
don't like me no more.
No. People gravitated towards you. Like you had this kinetic energy where it was just like you were around people that really wanted to be around you all the time, and you had a great smile and you were always in good spirits and whatever.
Well, who the fuck am I now?
You're not always in good spirits. You should know that. And you're not around a lot of people anymore. When I saw you before, like when we were first started hanging out, you were usually around people. Mm-hmm. You don't really go nowhere. You don't really do nothing. You on the phone with people, but you don't go nowhere with people. Like, or we don't really have a lot of company. We don't really go out and that much.
Damn.
You don't always have an edge up or your hair twisted. That's why I'm mad that you got this hat on right now. Like, you still always smell good. That's a thing. But, yeah, like, you were just more of a bubbly, like, it was like, oh, my God, I want to know him because everybody likes him and everybody knows him. And, like, he seems very charming and charismatic. You're still that person, but you don't display that. It was more on stage in the beginning because it had to be. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's how you get people to like you. Like, it's like, see, I'm a good person. And you a good person, but you know what I mean?
No.
You gotta, like, you were doing more to gain my attention. And you might not have been trying to, but when you meet somebody for the first time, you don't want to be an asshole or nothing like that. So you're just the best version of you. Mm. And you are still all those things, but you don't display all those things all the time. Mm.
The thing that keeps sticking out in my head is how you said, I think about that person often.
I do.
And you're so...
I have to remind myself, and it's not like see, it's coming out wrong. It's not like I'm about to leave him because he's not this person. But to reignite that, like, when we get mundane and we're, like, doing the same shit over and over again, I'm kind of like, oh, yeah, like, you never just looked at somebody with new eyes? Remember I told you I saw somebody that I went to school with, and then it was his birthday, and I was like, oh, shit, I'm looking at him as a 37-year-old, mm-hmm. and I just thought of him as high school version of him, and I was like, oh, shit, it's new eyes. Like, that's kind of the same thing. Like, I see you all the time, and it's like, yeah, that's my husband, and he be in the house. He live here. Like, you know what I mean? But thinking of when I first met you and that kind of person, like, I kind of have to remember that. And like, oh, he's not just my husband. Like, he's a person. He's this person.
Okay.
It's not necessarily a diss. I just don't know how to say words.
Maybe this week I go back to that fake person.
I don't want you to be fake. I want you to be yourself. You just sometimes are, I didn't know that this was yourself, that sometimes you just don't be wanting to be bothered.
Oh, and you got to be around a person that
don't
be bothered often. I'm not saying that as a bad thing.
Gaslighting.
I'm not saying it as a bad thing.
I don't know. I know you. I love you for who you are, and I understand that people are different. I'm not the same person that you met. Like,
no, not at all.
No, we can talk about that. Don't scroll. We still here. Don't scroll for new topics. We still gonna talk about this. But like, I just you have to remind, I don't know. That was just very attractive that it was like, oh my God, everybody likes him. He's the center of all of this. Like, I want to get to know him. Mm-hmm. And I know you, but I guess it was the bubbly thing that attracted me to you. I accept all the parts of you. Mm-hmm. But like the bubbly thing, and then so you keeping yourself up, like with the face. It's the
but
hair
here's
and
the
stuff.
Thing, though.
That shit be pissing me off because you got a good ass fucking face and you don't take care of it.
But when I go out, you see that person.
But you got people thinking that you don't like edge ups or you don't like retwists, and I'm like, no, he does, and he got a good ass face under there.
Yo, man, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Even when we go out, it's still not the same. When we used to go out, you wanted to like be something. Like you wanted to put on certain and now you just be like, I don't care. It's almost like I'm married, I'm a dad. They know this. They don't give a fuck. And you just put on shit.
That's interesting.
You don't feel that? You don't think that?
No. When you said that, I was like, no, that's real. Like
you be like, I don't care.
I don't be giving a fuck.
Or I'll be like, that looks nice. Okay. Or you want to wear that? Nah, I shouldn't wear this. And you know it's raggedy. And you'll go out the house anyway and be like, I don't care. It don't matter. But why doesn't it matter? I don't understand. Unless all of those things did not make you happy. But you seemed happy.
No.
To take care of yourself.
You know what it is? Other things took the place as far as importance is. You know what I mean? Like, those things were the most important to me because I didn't have anything else to take its place.
But so looking your best or like caring about your appearance
was important to me because
but what I'm saying is that not you?
I know, I think it's me. It was always me, but when you have as many kids as we got and when you're married and when you're just trying to put stuff together, I think sometimes you just find yourself not caring as much about those things because other things are on the forefront of your mind. And everything else just doesn't even seem to matter. It's like I'm putting all this work and effort into that, but I don't have the energy to do that because I'm thinking about all this other shit.
So what I'll say is I understand what you're saying because I am in the same boat. I don't really dress up or do anything like that. But when we do have a chance to go out or do something, I'll try to put effort into what I look like. Like I won't act like I don't care.
And I also liked, I don't know, I feel so removed from certain things now. Mm-hmm. Like I was in it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So everything that I put on, everything, like it was all a part of this identity that I had. Mm-hmm. And I feel so removed from that.
Do you want to be?
No.
So you have to find a way to get back, which is where I'm at. You got to find a way to get back into it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
What about me?
What about you?
What's the fake version of me?
Oh, nigga. Always gone, always fucking.
Always gone. Mm-hmm. Where was I?
Always gone, always fucking. You was always trying to do something. You was on your hustle at all times. You was always fucking, and you always had time. It was like you always had time. Even when you didn't have time, you had time.
I get that. I understand that. I'm trying to get back to that hustle mentality in myself. I didn't realize that I lost it until I was really looking at shit and I was like, damn, I used to always be trying to get gigs, always trying to do, and I don't do none of that shit. Mm-hmm. That's right. That makes sense. I get it.
You ain't gonna even acknowledge the part always fucking?
No, I heard you. I heard you. I always hear you. Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, and you always had time, man. Like I used to be like, yo, you gotta be to work at this time. You'd be like, I'll be all right.
Yeah. Because I wanted to be with you.
Yeah, but
now we live together, so I don't have to like carve out no special time.
Nah, but I would even tell you that even when it wasn't like necessarily dealing with me. Mm-hmm. I would be like, yo, you got work in the morning. You'd be like, nah, I'm all right. I'm gonna just do this for this. And anytime you say that, you don't know how to keep up with time. So it's never as much time as it always takes more time than you think it's going to take. Mm. But but you would still do shit. And I'm like, oh, look at her, man. You would get up and
go places with people. I'm trying to go back to that too. When you going through shit like this depressing shit with these shows, it kind of takes you out of wanting to do that. Yeah,
I get it. But maybe we're both going to get our shit together.
Yeah. We'll start on your birthday.
Before my birthday.
Tomorrow? Which one? Monday.
Whenever you feel like you want to start, I'll be there.
I'll start tomorrow if you're trying to start tomorrow.
I started yesterday.
Doing what? Going to get an edge up?
No. When I went and tried to do what I had to do with the grass.
Oh yeah, you cut that shit.
Yeah, but that was like me saying I got to get up and I got to jump into something. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Today I did the same thing. I got up and I wanted to jump directly into something. Of course, it was going to get an edge up, but I wanted to jump right into something. I think two things that are missing from that person is usage of time and quiet time for creativity.
Yeah.
And I don't have those two things anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I don't use my time as well as I could. And I never have quiet time for creativity. Like, I'm going to start going to the gym, not gym. Well, that too. But I'm going to start going to the library.
I think that's a good thing to do.
You know what I mean? Just so I can, because like I have a project that I'm trying to complete, and I put myself on the deadline until next week. So I'm gonna definitely go to the library just to knock that out, and hopefully that'll get my brain back into a motion that it needs to be. So
yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. I think also the fact that your office space is like right in the studio space and it's in the middle of everything doesn't really help you.
It
really does not help you at all.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Damn, so y'all gonna think this is just a way to do something.
What?
But listen, we got to complete this on Patreon, man. We got to finish this episode on Patreon.
Why?
Because I got to go take the baby to therapy.
Oh, yeah. You do got to take the baby.
I got to take the baby to therapy.
We got to be parents. We got to be parents. We got to be.
So if you haven't joined the Patreon yet, this is the perfect time to join the Patreon.
Yeah. We have to get into nothing about sex.
Nothing about sex.
Things we've watched.
Yeah. And I'm not even going to hold you. You ain't missing too much. Like, we gave you some good shit today. So you're not missing much.
Well, we don't know because we ain't talked about it yet. Yeah. But there will also be... the
topics on Patreon is crazy, though.
Apparently,
the new Patreon episode.
Yeah, apparently we have to talk about other things on Patreon, too.
After the truth?
I guess my response to whatever happened in the last Patreon.
I got you. Yeah, so we got to talk about that.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, yeah, join the Patreon right now to see to get the extras of the show. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, man, that's about it.
It's still 2 hours worth of content. We just have a little bit more.
You know what it is? We're so used to doing more than 2 hours now.
Yeah.
That 2 hours is just not enough to do a full episode.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Damn,
that's kind of crazy.
We got 3 minutes. I just feel bad doing this. So let's just pick one of these.
One of them?
SpongeBob is autistic. Did you know that?
You can tell.
I never knew that.
You don't watch SpongeBob.
Nothing about sex, by the way.
He has he's autistic.
Which baby he reminds you
of? Cameron.
Really?
Yeah. No, Caleb.
Really?
Oh my God, he got too much energy. He'd be ready. He'd say, I'm ready. All the time. He stay ready. He stay ready at all times. It's definitely Caleb. Caleb came in our room this morning and was like, Mommy, it's not time for sleep. It's daytime.
This is true.
Get out.
This is true. He did wake us up like that.
Like they both ran in the room. Mommy, it's daytime. Get the hell out. Get out. Get out. Titties was still out. Get out. Let me cover my titties up before you just come here and tell me get up out the bed.
Staying with objects that aren't real. Hello Kitty is not a cat. It's a pussy.
It has a pussy.
Does it?
Wait, they say it's a little girl.
They didn't say it's a little girl.
They do say it's a girl.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Not a cat, but a little girl. You're right. Oh, wow. That was a weird statement then. I'm sorry.
Ugly little girl.
Oh, that's the ugliest little girl.
That's the ugly little girl. Because why that little girl got whiskers?
Whiskers, right?
They just be saying anything. What are you talking about? Why the little girl got whiskers? Just say it. She a cat. Like, what are y'all talking about? Shut up.
Oh, shit.
Nah, that baby shouldn't have no whiskers.
Are you watching anything?
We're watching Claim to Fame. That comes on tonight, actually.
It does come on tonight.
We're recording tonight. It comes on Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I just watched something. Oh, shit. I just watched something, and I don't remember what it was. I watched Owning Manhattan. I finished that up. Mm-hmm. That was good. It's very drama-filled. I watched that. But I feel like I just watched something on Netflix. We didn't watch nothing?
Oh, we did watch something that was trash.
What was trash? You was watching Ghostbusters. Did you finish it?
No, I didn't finish it because it was trash.
Oh, okay. But I feel like I watched something else, but maybe not. I don't know. I've been trying to start Presume Innocent for the last couple of days.
Well, I wanted to wait until the last episode came out, and the last episode came out. So.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. So
okay. Then I gotta watch that.
Yeah.
I've been trying to start that. I feel like I watched something. Oh, you know what comes out today? The Pimp Your Ride thing with Chris Redd.
Oh, gotta watch that.
Whatever that version of Pimp Your Ride is.
Gotta watch that. Also, comes out today. The boy band thing.
Oh, the boy band documentary. So yeah, I have to watch all of these things.
Yeah.
I don't think I've really sat down and watched anything.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't watch anything either this week.
I really feel like I watched something, but I can't. I don't know what it was. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
man.
we've been kind of. It's been reruns of stuff all week.
Man.
We ain't really been doing nothing. It's just been a lot going on.
Yeah.
So we'll catch up.
Yeah.
I guess all the stuff that we really watch comes on tonight.
Pretty much.
Today.
Listener question. We don't have one.
You don't have one?
Don't have one?
We don't have one.
No listener question.
Can you stop? Yes, there are other things that are not about sex that we'll talk about it on Patreon. We'll talk about Kamala.
Okay.
Because I think they're going to want us to talk about Kamala. But I do want to say, in the condolences, I want to say, rest in peace to Sonia Massey. I believe that's her name. Mm-hmm. Because that fucking video, I don't even like watching videos like that. If you don't know, this was the woman that was killed, murdered by police, straight up murdered by police, over a tense, quote unquote, exchange with the boiling pot of water, when literally she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." And something about that stirred that cop up. Because all she said was that, and he said, "You better not, or I'm going to punch you in your fucking face." And, I'm going to shoot you in your fucking face. Yeah. And that, y'all know I don't even talk about stuff like this. But I watched that entire video, and we'll talk about it on Patreon.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll talk about all that on Patreon. So
all right.
Sorry, y'all.
No, it's all good. Yeah. So with that being said, and then we have Sex and Social Jew.